Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Division 5 race. I am Matty40, commentating yet again for the D5 race, and with me is the one and only American. Maverick. How are you today?
Um, I'm doing pretty good coming off another bottled race, but I'm hoping the D5 guys here can put on a show and kind of cheer me up before before this evening.
I mean, it was meant to be, wasn't it? With your bottle, I'm a bottle. It's all looking really well. But anyway, going into quali, what are you expecting from the guys on track today?
Um, I'm expecting Paul to be somewhere in the high 39s.
39s.
I
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any bits of other divisions really, so I don't know what to expect here. I recognize some of these names. I raced with some of them a couple seasons ago, but that's about it. I don't know what these guys' paces are, so it's all new to me.
Oh, and if you go out on board with someone, do you see the same thing I see?
Ooh, is it raining?
It is raining indeed. That is. Oh, that is very spicy. Oh. I'm not sure what to think of that.
I'm gonna say that whoever's the first to set a lap time is gonna get pole, unless it dries up again at the end.
Yeah, but look at how quickly people have gone out on track already. I'd say Ryan Belshaw is looking in a great position to take pole position here.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you don't want to do is, of course, mess up your tires before you even start the lap, and it's so easy to overheat your tires around there. I definitely want to know. But anyway, looking at Ryan Belshaw, do you want to talk us through this lap?
Yeah, sure. Might as well. So, coming through the final corner, second gear, DRS is very early, but the start-finish line is nearly halfway down this straight. They'll get all the way up to the 8th gear, and the racing line goes right into pit exit, so you got to watch out for that. Now braking into turn 1, the first chicane, down into 4th gear. Short sips up to 5th, runs it off, and just gets a little bit of wheel spin with this damp track. Now, coming through turns 3 and 4, you can really use all the curbing here, and it won't invalidate you. Now, second gear, past a little stadium section. Is he going to short shift? He doesn't short shift as much as I thought he would with the traction. Now onto the very, very long straight. Might get a little bit of a tow from the car ahead, but now into what I like to call the maze chicane. There's about 8 different combinations, but we only use one. Down into 3rd gear coming through. Mercedes has got to get out of the way. Else this lap time won't be any sort of valid, but those puddles on the track. Oh, can he just keep it through? No, he can't. He's off.
He's out. Oh my god,
What?
he's not out. He's not out.
What?
What?
Okay. Lars.
Oh my. And Joseph has lost it. Oh my god.
Everyone's gone.
Who's next up? I have no clue who's next up. Oh, Flip has spun and crashed into the wall coming onto his lap. I think it's Harry. Yeah, it's Harry. Oh my god, look how wet the track is already. Oh my, this is not even slick conditions. There's no way these are slick conditions.
I mean, it took one lap from the track to go, dry to full wet. So
I think Marcy's got pole position. I'm gonna be honest, or Marky. I'm not quite sure how to. Yeah, DRS disabled. This has to be pole position. Oh, as he spins, that's. Well, he's already set his lap, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, just look at the laps are just becoming slower and slower. And I'm gonna be honest, Ryan really threw away his opportunity to get pole position here.
Yeah, I mean it's just really unfortunate to, be the first guy out in a worsening track conditions. You're almost guaranteed pole position, but I mean, that corner, that Seams corner, I think is what it's called. It just gets the best of you. And if Marcy doesn't pick up a grid penalty here for hitting a car through the left-hander, they came into contact with someone.
Someone's received a grid penalty. Who is that? It's...
I think it was Ryan.
No, it's Ben Scott
Or was it
for
Ben?
a collision with Harry F. So that's Ben Scott. Instead of in third position, he'll be in... Is that 8th? Oh, Marcy is now also... I have... What? Harry has somehow managed to pick up pole position here. By having collisions with both Ben and Mark. What?
To say it wasn't tactical is, I think...
This is more
what is
tactical than
happening?
stuff and taking out Hamilton in Italy. I'm speechless. I'm baffled. I'm all of the above. I have no clue what to say. Ben Scott is staying out on track. Not sure about that one, seeing as DRS is disabled. It's well, we'll see. Oh, as Harry F has spun. Okay, he's clearly just doing donuts because he's somehow managed to grab pole position.
He's just excited, that's all.
Let's see. I think out of the first real Inter runners, it's going to be Joseph on a lap first. And I'd say this is just a battle for... Do you think it's realistic for them to get anywhere near the top 10? Because United Bosnia has done a 46, and in the dry I was expecting these guys to set like 30s, somewhere around there, 31 maybe. Ooh.
I don't know. The D4 quali started out wet, and I have the worst memory there is. I don't even remember what times we were setting, but I don't think they were as low as Bosnia's time. So I think it's possible for someone to get into the top 10 on Inters, but I mean, it would give you the free tire choice advantage, you know, of being in the top 10 too. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd say the top 5, 6 maybe are safe. Not sure about the rest. Definitely Swip and United Bosnia are under threat for maybe getting passed by these guys on Inters. Anyway, we've got Joseph on the lapper, just coming through sector 1 into this right-hander, usually 5th or 5th gear. Takes in the 5th gear now. Stays in third gear for the left-hander, just all about stability here. That 2nd gear, maybe short shift up. No, it does not do that. Gets fully into the revs, which is quite the tactic here. You can just tell how much these guys are struggling in the wet. Of course, France is such a different track when the conditions turn to wet. It's just so many things you have to think about in terms of traction that you usually don't think about at all in the dry. Now, getting through the chicane onto the power, then here it's always a struggle whether you can take it flat or not. I am not ballsy at all, so I wouldn't take it flat myself. Did Joseph just take that flat? I think he did.
That was flat.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, he's ballsier than I am. Then out of here, then into this left-hander. Never quite know when to hit the apex. Does it beautifully, I might add. Ooh, doesn't really nail the exit, but now onto this sliking right and then left. Taking a really wide line to get the late apex. Then all the way to the left-hand side for this turn-in. Gets all over the curb there. Oh, gets a massive snap of oversteer out of the final corner. And let's see what he can do. I think he'll be somewhere in the 42. 41.9. Oh, well, definitely Swift and United Bosnia weren't safe, and I think there's definitely a fair chunk of time in that lap for him.
Yeah, I'd say at least a second. I mean, the turn going under the long straight and then the final corner just couldn't find the traction. I mean, that's easily, half a second there, so I would definitely say you're probably right. Maybe the top 5 are safe, but after that, I think everyone should be pretty concerned.
Well, next to finish the lap, I think, is Jav in the McLaren. Then through the slight right-hander again for the left-hander. Does take a more narrow line than Joseph did. And also left, then completely avoids the curb, the complete opposite of what Joseph did. Doesn't get the snap of oversteer out of the final corner, which is of course very beneficial towards Jav, and he gets ahead of, just about gets ahead of Emperor Rob and Joseph. So, well, that snap of oversteer cost Joseph that position against Jav. Of course, they might improve later on, but for now, Jav has the upper hand.
Yeah, I think I don't know if anybody can go faster than that, maybe. So I think everyone should just be shooting for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Oh, come on, Jav. What are you doing?
Just about avoids the wall. Well, that's why he's in D5 and not D4. Anyway.
I didn't say it. That was all him.
Let's see who's next on the lap. Is United Bosnia on the lap? Let's see. I think he is on the lap. Short shift there, up to 6th. Nearly takes the left-hander flat. Then, of course, onto this straight. Isn't hasn't enabled DRS, of course, because it's wet. I still think they should allow DRS for intercollisions on this game, because they've done the same thing in real life. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's something they've done in real life too. And he's a 2.5 seconds up right now. It would place him ahead of Sir Ibo. Doesn't quite take this one flat. Doesn't feel like it, like Joseph did. Oh, as I think Flip has left the session for now, which is unfortunate. But United wasn't coming into this left hander.
There's a bit of a development if I have to cut in here. The reason Ryan Bellenshaw didn't retire when he spun through Scene's corner is because there's no damage.
Oh no. Oh, there's another restart.
What? What does D5 have to do to not have to restart? This is 2 weeks in a row.
As United Bosnia sets a very good lap there. It's him and Lars Noflat both setting good laps. But anyway, that's irrelevant now because there's a new qualifying session about to start.
I honestly think we should just finish the qualifying session and then just use that as the grid. I mean,
yeah, I have to agree. It's
I mean, we're already almost done with this. I mean, we only have 5 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I think the call for a restart was a tad premature. It's of course,
but I mean, we don't really want to do the race with no damage. That's the thing.
Yeah, the race with no damage is a bit silly, but qualifying, it's not the end of the world. Like it's all the better for people who are bottles just like us. It's Yeah, Jav's saying in the chat that he would like to stick to the grid as it is currently, and I'd be inclined to agree. It's, I don't know quite how the grid penalties would apply, but I think the grid as it is the way we should go.
I think for Marcy, I think it's just you count down 5 positions. So I think he would start P6, and then everybody else would just get moved up. So that should be Harry, and then
Benspot has the penalty as well.
Okay, so then it should be Harry, Adri, Stefan, Marcy, and then the other Ferrari I don't really want to butcher that name on stream. Lars, Ben Scott, Slip, Bosnia, Frento, Jav, Emperor, Joseph, everybody else. I think that's how the grid should be. If I am doing that correctly. But yeah, this is interesting.
Personally, I'd like to attend a very important SAML meeting. But yeah, as one of the orgs has said, we are going to do another quali. It's I'm probably just going to restart the stream then, because yeah, there's no need to for us to have the stream up, because it's basically useless anyway. So I'm just gonna stop the stream and I'll see you guys back in, well, whenever the new quali starts. So see you guys in a bit.